Do you hear that? I think the tea is ready. You're listening to Pop of Tea. Hey.
Hi.
Welcome to Pop of Tea Podcast. Yeah. My name's Danielle.
And I'm Sid, short for Sydney.
Nice.
If you didn't know that.
Welcome to our first episode.
Yeah.
This is exciting. This is a podcast all about entertainment news and pop culture. We basically just wanted to give you the tea, the facts about everything going on in Hollywood.
Yeah.
As well as our opinions.
Yeah.
Because those matter
That's an important part.
Exactly.
So we met at work a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And we quickly became friends outside of work, going to fun things.
Yeah, we've had some life experiences together.
Yeah. Mostly happening in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Yeah, we've gone to some concerts, some nightclubs in Atlantic City, which we're willing to put ourselves on blast if you're interested in hearing.
Yeah. I mean, we're not as much putting ourselves on blast as we're putting
our friends.
Our friend in particular, one person.
Yeah, so let's get into, we'll share a quick personal story so you get to know us a little bit better. How about that?
Yes.
Because I feel like our life isn't super interesting, but I feel like interesting things happen to us at random times.
Oh, yeah. So this happened back in January, probably the last fun thing I did before COVID.
For real. Like TBT to going to nightclubs.
Yeah, like we were in a crowd of people.
Back in a time when standing 6 feet apart did not exist.
Not at all.
There was no social distancing here, let me tell you folks. We were at the Borgata at the Premier nightclub.
Yep.
And we were there with our two friends from work.
Mm-hmm.
Are we allowed to say their names?
Yeah.
Okay. Sam and Derek, shout out.
We won't give their last names, of course.
Right. If you stalk our Instagrams far enough, you'll find them.
Yeah.
No worries. So we were actually staying at an Airbnb in Atlantic City. And I got to say, I was skeptical.
It was a little
up.
sketchy.
Yeah.
The surrounding areas were
like we were in the ghetto of AC.
Yeah. The inside wasn't bad.
It wasn't. It was like remodeled and stuff.
Yeah. The cigarette smoke in the hallway was
little questionable.
strong.
Yeah. But it was fine because we wanted to save a couple bucks and not stay at the casino.
Oh, it was fine. Yeah. But we were seeing this DJ group called Loud Luxury.
Yes.
They have the hit Body, if no one knows that.
Body on my...
It's great.
Yeah, it's a good
such
one.
a good party song.
In fact, it's so good that they replayed it like a million times.
Yeah, they played it like 5 to 10 times. But I didn't care.
I didn't mind.
I was loving it.
And I feel like every time they played it, they were shooting out money from from somewhere.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I left that club with like $13 bills in my purse.
I left with money, but then I couldn't find it the next morning. So someone took it.
Maybe it was me.
Probably.
Because I just saw money flying out and I was like, oh my God, this is not happening. Like,
let me grab this.
This is my dream.
Yeah. Free money.
And no one seemed to care about it. I was on the floor grabbing bills.
I was stuffing it into
everyone
my
was
shirt.
just dancing like, haha, that's not real money. But it was.
It was.
Because I think I used it the next day at Dunkin' or something.
Oh my God. But that night was legendary, to say the least.
It really was. I mean, we almost went backstage
and pre-gamed with so we think Sydney was in their DMs like a mad woman.
Yep.
Earlier that day while we were pre-gaming.
But they responded to me. That was their first mistake.
That was because of course us being like randoms.
Yeah.
If you respond to us,
I'm gonna assume that you just want to be our friends immediately. And they have a pretty good following. They're from Canada.
Yeah. Like they're legit. They're like B.
Yeah. I mean, Body was in the top charts for how long?
Absolutely.
Probably still is.
Probably.
But yeah, they were like, oh, if we pregame, we'll let you know. And I'm taking that as like
if you give us any glimmer of hope, I mean, it's over. Like we think we're being invited, so we're gonna be obsessively in your DMs. Like,
so of course, like we get to the club and I'm like, hey, are you guys backstage? Like, can we come back? It's just my friend Danielle and I, like whatever. Trying to hint that it's just like 2 girls. We're not bringing guys with us. They didn't answer at all for the whole night, and I kept messaging. So this is what I tend to do. It's fine.
But the night ended up being really fun. All of us, I guess, were intoxicated for sure.
I guess.
Derek more than others. He was intoxicated.
We almost lost him.
We kind of did.
He almost lost us. I mean, we did.
He lost us.
Right.
He's the one who left the club.
Exactly.
In the first place.
He thought we left, but I think we were just getting a drink.
Yeah.
So he like just left the club and was wandering around the casino.
Yeah.
And his phone died.
His phone died because we all decided to track each other before we went out that night so that we could see, like...
Smart. Until your phone dies and you don't have a way to access that.
Yeah. And I met a nice man.
Yeah.
He was nice.
Great. He was so nice.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I'm not going to say your name because not that you're going to listen to this, but
right.
You know
who you are if you
you know.
Listen
you
somehow.
Know. All right. So shout out D Benny. Shout out Sam.
Yeah.
Great night. I hope we can do it again soon.
Yeah.
After COVID is over.
Yep. Hopefully.
I just wanted to say that I follow like different meme accounts on Instagram.
I think that's all I follow.
One of them reposted this like an article and there was a picture of low-rise jeans. So I immediately I stopped to read what it said. And it was like Harper's Bazaar UK tweeted like, "Are you ready for low-rise jeans?" ? And I actually said out loud like, "Hell no."
No. Hell no.
Hell no. Good tie-in.
Yeah. That's a no from me, dog.
I was never into low-rise. You got to hide that fat somewhere, you know?
Fair, but all I wore was low rise for like 10 years.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I don't think I ever did because if you wear low rise, I feel like you're limited to a certain amount of tops that you can wear.
Totally.
They
have to be like long.
Right, and have some room. At least for me, because like I have a little fat. But I mean, if you can pull off low rise jeans, you do.
No, but I don't even think they look good if you can.
They don't.
You know, like I just don't think you should ever see the area between your belly button underneath your belly button. Like that part of your stomach should never be revealed unless you're wearing a bathing suit. Really.
Facts.
Like
I agree.
That was just so gosh.
Like if they do come back in style, I'm screwed because I won't have
I'm not going to do it. I don't think anyone will. Like I can't see that coming back. Like but of course, if you would tell me that high-waisted jeans were a thing 10 years ago, I'd be like, ew.
Weird.
Like, why are you?
That's true.
Why are you wearing mom jeans? But that's
it. Yeah,
that's
you're
the
right.
style, and I will never go back for mom jeans.
No, I need that. But guess what? You know who does like low-rise jeans?
Oh gosh.
Drum roll, please.
It's Britney, bitch.
Yes, pop princess Britney Spears.
Yeah,
her Instagram is flooded.
Low-rise everything, like shorts.
I just said flow-rise.
Flow-rider.
Low-rise on low-rise on low-rise. That's her Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean,
she really like...
And she wears the crop top with it, so
Yeah. The crop top is fine. Like, you know, they're like peasant tops, but cropped.
Her Instagram has some questionable stuff on there.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to judge and give her hate. I will never be the one to comment like, ew, what are you wearing? But I will look at that and be like, is she okay? Is there something?
And that's what we're really here to discuss right now is she's been in the news recently for fans think she's being held captive and can't really live the life that she wants to right now because of her conservatorship with her father. So we're going to try to break this down for you guys.
It's a lot.
It is
a lot of information.
It's a lot to take in. So we're going to try, stick with us here. We're going to try and take you through this. So Britney Spears has been in a conservatorship for 12 years.
Yeah. She's 38.
And this stems from her big mental breakdown.
Yep.
In 2007.
I'm sure we all remember this.
The shaved head, the pictures with her hitting the car window with the umbrella.
With an umbrella.
Yeah.
Legendary.
So that was, I was about to say 2007, but it's
2007.
It's 2007. So the conservatorship started in 2008 then. Mm-hmm. So her father was a co-conservator along with Andrew Wallet.
Yeah.
For a long time until 2019, actually. Until Wallet retired from that and Britney's father had to step down due to some health reasons.
Yes.
Jody Montgomery, who is a person on Britney's team, is her temporary conservator until her father.
And that's who she wants to be her like official conservator.
Right. It's just coming out now that Britney doesn't even fully want out of this conservatorship.
No, I think she likes, well, I'm not sure if she likes being in it, but she doesn't want out. She just wants a change in policies or just a different person because her dad is in charge of all of her finances.
Right.
Or was in charge of all of her finances, all of her like health stuff.
Right. He has control over her financial and her medical affairs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she has like a budget that she has to follow and things like that. I mean, and I think that's why fans have been more concerned because of her questionable behavior on Instagram.
Yeah. Her content really looks like she hasn't been out in the world.
Yes. I mean, if you just look at it, I feel like her makeup is like all smudged under her. Like she's raccoon eyes. Her hair is disheveled.
Her hair just, and the way she stares at the camera, like just, she's not. And if you've heard her talk, she's like,
it's concerning.
She's like, okay, guys, now I'm going to show you a dance.
Yes.
And I'm like, what?
Like, I know she's always had like that weird voice, but it's very like choppy and like it's I don't know, it's raising some eyebrows here. Yeah. Should we tell them about the yellow shirt? I feel like that's when I got invested in this.
Yeah. That's when the whole movement, well, not really. It kind of started with just her like Instagram presence in general.
Right.
The people, everyone was like, free Britney, like what is happening? But yeah, then this like yellow shirt came out and someone commented on one of her posts and said, Britney, if you need help or if you're being held against your will, wear yellow in your next post.
And guess what?
She did. She didn't just
yellow.
wear it. She said, yellow is my favorite color. What?
So you might think that this is all conspiracy theory, but I feel like that's too much of a coincidence.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Why would she just make a post about her favorite color and it's yellow?
Yeah. Like that's too close for me. I think
it's weird. It's really weird.
It's bizarre. So people are, doing the hashtag free Britney on social media in hopes that I guess this is going to get more attention,
Yeah.
But it is bizarre that she's not like, get me out of this agreement, whatever. She just kind of wants to adjust.
Yeah.
Certain
I think she
aspects
just doesn't want her
it.
dad, who's like clearly not doing well. Like he might be on his deathbed.
I know, seriously.
Like I'm sure she's just like, I don't want my dad controlling my life. Like,
right.
I wouldn't either.
And I've read articles where, sources have said their relationship has obviously become strained because of this. And it is tough. I can't imagine, like, obviously I'm not Britney Spears and I don't have all this money, but like my dad being in charge of my finances, like it's kind of an awkward,
especially when this seems like it's a career for some people. Like,
right. So
it's let someone just is like who dedicates their life to this, let them do their job and leave like emotion out of it because her dad has known her whole life. Like you never know his intentions,
Absolutely. Well, I guess we should explain what a conservatorship is. I feel like, we kind of covered it.
I didn't know what it was before this.
Right. So I had to look it up on Google. And basically, a conservatorship is where a judge appoints a responsible person called the conservator to care for another adult who cannot care for themselves. So a judge, deemed Britney not, responsible enough to take care of her whole estate, considering she's
especially
like a
after,
millionaire.
like, multiple public mental
Breakdowns.
breakdowns.
Right.
And she had 2 children at the time.
Right.
Speaking
of, she doesn't even have full custody of them.
No.
She had 2 children with her then husband, Kevin Federline. I didn't realize she didn't have more custody of them. She actually, it's not even 50-50.
I saw a fact that was like 30-70.
Yeah, which is crazy to me.
Hopefully that changed. Or it will change. So
there was just a hearing at the end of August, and it turns out that her conservatorship is now extended through February of 2021. And there's a hearing set for October to see if her wishes of Jody Montgomery to be her main conservator, if that's actually going to happen for her.
I hope Britney gets what she wants.
Me too. I feel bad for her. She's obviously going through something. There's something going on. There
hasn't been like many public breakdowns recently. Like she seems, aside from her Instagram post, she seems fine.
Right. Should we quickly mention that Britney seems like she's in favor of this hashtag free Britney movement?
Yeah. Apparently her lawyers say that she welcomes and appreciates the informed support of her many fans. I'm sure we'll be hearing about this for months, even years to come.
Absolutely. So continue listening to Pop of Tea, and I'm sure we'll have more things to say about this.
Definitely.
So Sydney, what's your favorite Britney Spears song?
Well, I love the whole Circus album.
Oh, yes. That was like our prime middle school days.
Yeah. What about you?
My favorite song by Britney is Piece of Me.
Okay.
Love that song. That came out like right when she was having her mental
Yeah.
breakdown.
But of course, being the young children we are, I was just like, I love this music. I didn't really care like what was happening with her.
I couldn't really comprehend fully what was going on there, but
no, and we didn't have social media, so we weren't like
right. And I feel like her older pop songs, of course I liked, Oops, I Did It Again.
Yeah,
but I feel like we were too
course.
young to really be there for all that.
Yeah. I did listen to them, but
right.
not my favorite.
Definitely.
Toxic's a good one.
That is a good one. Moving on from one pop star to another. Demi Lovato. All right. Demi has recently made headlines with her engagement to Max Ehrich.
And I mean, first it was Demi's in a relationship. And we're like, oh, great. Like, good for her. All I want for Demi is
happiness.
Happiness.
Peace, love, happiness.
She deserves everything. Like,
she's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Demi got her start way back when she was on Barney.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we were first introduced to her. But then she became really popular on the Disney Channel.
As they do.
Yeah, as they all do. She was in Camp Rock, which, if you don't know what Camp Rock is, come on.
Such a good movie. Disney Plus, watch it.
Yeah, it's with the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
So that's where she became really popular.
Yeah.
She acted and sang in that. And then she had her own show called Sunny with a Chance on Disney Channel.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was.
But now, as she's gotten older, she's really become more famous for her music career.
Yeah. Top hits. Sorry Not Sorry is probably
the biggest.
Her most,
Skyscraper. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's kind of heartbreaking. If you've been following Demi throughout her career, you'd know that she has, battled with substance abuse. She's been in and out of rehab quite a few times. And actually 2 years ago, she overdosed.
Since then, she's been really working on herself. And she told Teen Vogue in November of 2019, quote, "I've never been more in tune with who I am than where I'm at today." So
I am very happy that she's on a road to recovery. Well, I guess she has been on the road for 2 years, but I feel like this relationship with Max, I've never seen her happier.
I know, they're so cute together. I love their Instagram posts.
I know. And when I saw she was engaged, I was like, holy crap. Like,
I know. It's been like 6 months.
Yeah, they celebrated their 6 months just a few days ago.
I really hope this one works. Like,
me too.
It would really be sad if they got divorced.
So Max is an actor, a singer, and a dancer. I had to look that up because I've
never heard of him.
I've never heard of him.
No.
But he's best known for his role in The Young and the Restless.
Yeah. My Nana loves that show.
Oh my gosh. I would have had no idea. I
know. Well, I think it works for her. Like, I don't think she could be with someone as famous as she is.
Right.
Like, it's kind of
as
nice.
much in the spotlight.
Yeah. Like, he's not a nobody, but he's also in the industry.
Right.
So he knows, like, a little bit about it,
Right. And fun fact, in 2011, he actually tweeted, "All I want for Xmas is Demi Lovato."
That is so funny.
And she, like, resurfaced the tweet and she said on it, "We love a little manifestation." Like, who would have thought? What are the odds?
Goes to show you could tweet whatever you want today.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah, and in what, 9 years?
Yep. 9 years
you
later,
never know what
you're
can
engaged.
happen.
You're literally engaged, and her ring is nice.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. Their engagement photos were so cute on the beach and everything.
Yeah. Vogue also said that she said that Max has helped her start new habits like yoga and journaling because the pandemic has been hard on her anxiety.
And they've been quarantined together this whole time.
Yeah. So they've been living together.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why he did it.
Probably. They got to know each other real quick.
Yeah. He was like, well, I don't really know what else I need to see here.
Right. So
we live together.
Fans started speculating that there was something going on in March.
Yeah.
Max during quarantine did an Instagram live and she appeared in it. I don't think she knew that he was on live, so fans were like, whoa,
that's funny.
And then they officially made their relationship public in the Stuck With You music video by Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber. They were in the video hugging and kissing.
Can we just talk about Demi's dating history a little bit?
Of course we can.
She dated Fez from That 70s Show for 6 years.
Wilmer.
Yep.
I thought that was it for her. They were in it to win it, I felt like.
Yeah.
He stuck by her through a lot of stuff.
Yep.
I read that the first time that she tried cocaine was when she was 17 years old.
Yeah.
In 2009. which was like prime Disney Channel time.
I know. I rewatched Camp Rock and I was like, wow, like, she's probably on something here.
Probably. And she actually talks about all of this in her documentary. Her documentary is called Simply Complicated. It's free on YouTube. I watched it.
It's really good.
I watched it during college.
Yeah, it's short. It's not like super long.
It's very eye-opening.
Yeah.
I love watching celebrity documentaries.
I know. It's so good.
Like, you really get to know the person more. Like, I really felt for her. I mean, I've always been a fan of hers, but until I saw this, I was like, holy cow. Like, these celebrities, you think they're these, like, you know, happy-go-lucky Disney Channel, whatever.
Yeah, like life is perfect.
Right.
But most cases,
far from
it's
it.
really not.
Far from it.
I know.
So if you're interested in learning more about Demi, you should definitely watch that.
Yeah.
I feel like Popstar is quite the theme here.
I mean, it really is. And we didn't necessarily try that.
So we got to talk about Justin Bieber starring in the Popstar music video.
Yeah.
Popstar is a song by Drake and DJ Khaled. Has nothing to do with
Drake and DJ Khaled.
Justin Bieber has nothing to do with this.
There is one line
that has
Bieber in it.
Yeah. I was shocked when I saw.
I know.
Like, what's the deal with this? But it was great.
It was amazing.
I've always been a believer.
Me too.
Like, since the shaggy hair and
he totally had the shaggy hair Justin look, like, that we all know.
Did.
It was, I don't really like the hairstyle, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, not now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he should have had a haircut. Like,
I know. You know? He sometimes looks a little
moppy.
Just a little dirty, maybe.
But I still love the whole image, and like, it brought me back to the time where he was like, you know, that cool kid who like didn't give a F about what he was doing.
Exactly.
Like,
and this song is so fun.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the music video or heard the song, you have to go do that. You
really should watch it. Take 5 minutes out of your time.
The song is basically, or the music video, I should say, is a whole party.
Yeah. And in Justin's house.
Yes. Yeah. And let me just say, that house is spectacular.
It's wild, obviously.
And all the people in the video look like they were having so much fun.
I know.
But all I could think was, did these people like quarantine for 2 weeks together? Because
they had to have, or taken tests together. Or
yeah, maybe they all just got tested or something, because obviously in the music video there was no mask or anything.
They didn't. I mean, they did not film this before quarantine. There's just no way.
The song didn't even come out until like July.
Exactly. So. That's a good point. Yeah. So, but I just don't get how they can go from, here's a Stuck With You music video that's clearly like quarantine. Everyone's like taking videos from their home. And then they come out with this where people are literally half naked, draping over each other, drinking each other's drinks. Like, there's not really any like making out.
No, but people are close enough.
But
that
it's
they
close
might as
enough
well
that
be.
You're like, this is not what people are doing right now.
It's a great video, and of course Haley, his wife, shows up at the end.
Yeah,
like of course she had to be included.
There was a weird part about that. Like I wasn't crazy about that. How he like woke up and
it was like a dream and everything.
And then they like walked their dog for like 5 seconds.
I know. Did you notice during the part where they were walking the dog that his phone started ringing and the ringtone was Baby?
Yeah.
I was like, this is awesome.
I know. It was really nice.
Like bringing back the good old tunes.
Wait, the beginning of the video though, when like Drake is like, DJ Khaled is so annoying. He's basically saying he's annoying. He like wants a music video out of me.
Yeah.
But I also feel like people wanted to see Drake in his own music video. Like,
yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal, like why.
It's so random. Like, was that all for show, or are they literally like, no, Drake's too busy. Like, let's
get JB. Honestly, it was probably a publicity thing. Because I don't know if I would have watched the video if Justin Bieber wasn't
like, what would Drake
it.
be doing? Like, I mean,
probably the same thing that Justin was doing, but it's not as entertaining because it wouldn't be Justin Bieber.
It's freaking Justin Bieber.
So I'm here for this.
Yeah,
I love Justin. I think the video was really well done.
Yeah, they had bloopers at the end.
The bloopers were so the best funny. Part. Yes.
I love that. Like, Justin was like, "Oh, do it again!" Like, he was like getting frustrated. I'm like, you just have to sit there and rap. Like, sorry, but.
Right.
But it was funny to see that he was like,
I like that behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
The stuff that normally isn't showed. Because sometimes I do wonder, like, how are music videos actually made? And, like, what is it? You know?
I think they literally just play the song and then you just act like you're partying and
loud,
dancing.
Kinda,
yeah. And then they take the audio out.
Yeah.
And put the song.
Yeah.
Because you see that in the bloopers. And I'm like, oh.
Wow. I guess that's really how they do it.
Yeah. And then, like, the like group of people outside their house and they're doing, like, the dance scene or whatever. They're like, hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, it was great.
That's so cool. I would love to be a part of a music video someday.
I need to become a dancer so that I can do this.
You're a good singer, though, so you could work on that. Like,
that's true.
That's your way into that world. I have no talent there. So
you could be one of the background people who's just drinking, not dancing.
Right. Oh, yeah. Like, yeah.
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 All right.
Sure.
Her claim to fame. So Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner.
Yeah. The only, not pop star topic we have.
Yeah, true. They were spotted for the first time outside since Sophie gave birth.
Their alleged child was born.
Gave birth to their daughter. People claim that they had a daughter named Willa,
mm-hmm.
but they have never confirmed this.
Yeah, they never.
So we don't even know. It could be a boy, for all we know.
I don't know.
But we're just gonna go.
Who knows when they're going to come out with it? But
I know I can't stand how they're acting.
Yeah,
as
it's
if
annoying.
She didn't just push out a kid.
Yeah.
Like, please.
Well, she looks like she did not. Like,
yeah.
The picture that came out, she looks amazing.
Right. Which, let me just say, he posted on his story not too long, like a few days ago when they were spotted, that there was like record-breaking heat in LA. It was like 110 degrees.
Yeah.
Their outfits make no sense for
She's
that
wearing
type
like
of heat.
Pants.
And he's wearing a black sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So what? Like, are you sweating or are you? Like,
I didn't even put that together, but that's really concerning.
Honestly, that's one of the first things I thought about.
I mean, I can see why she might be wearing like not a crop top because, who knows what that looks like.
Right. But she was still wearing tight, high-waisted jeans. I'm like.
And like a t-shirt, kind of like a tight t-shirt.
You just gave birth and you look better than I do now with never have been, like what? So yeah, they were spotted out in LA outside. So they've both been active on social media. It's not like they've been hiding.
Yeah.
Like
they haven't done like a media blackout.
Right. They just haven't come outside since. They haven't been spotted. We'll say. I mean, until now.
Where was the baby? Why didn't they just take him on a walk with them? That would have been all we needed.
That's what we want. That's what the fans want, Joe.
I know.
Come on. I mean, seriously, it's actually getting to be annoying at this point.
It is.
That they have not addressed this. Like, we all know. We saw pictures of you pregnant throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
No offense, but what makes you so special that you're hiding?
Agreed. That I don't think anyone in this world is special enough to like completely hide the fact that you had a child.
Yeah, like it's probably just because we're fans and we actually care.
Yeah, these are real people. But when you're famous like this,
like, come on, we want to know the inside scoop.
If you want your fans to like really love you and be, you know what I mean?
Like, I don't even need to see a picture of the face.
No.
I just want you to acknowledge.
I know it's going to be a cute baby.
Oh, I know.
Like, I don't.
Well, he's hot and she's hot, so.
Yeah, there's no way the baby has any issues in that department.
Right. And they actually celebrated their first wedding anniversary, too, in July. So they had a lot to celebrate this summer. I'm happy for them.
Just not publicly. Yeah. I'm happy for them, too.
Yeah. Sydney and I went to 2 Jonas Brothers concerts last year.
Mm-hmm.
One in August in Hershey, and then Atlantic City.
Yeah, was that December or November?
November.
Okay.
So we feel like we really know the Jonas Brothers at this point. And actually, I do know a Jonas Brother.
I mean, yeah, you had a personal experience with one.
With one.
Might have been the worst one out
of
the full 3.
Should I
get
into it?
Hell yeah.
I feel like this is what the people really want to know.
Yeah.
So I feel like I keep saying Atlantic City, but that's where I met him. That's where I met Kevin.
Yeah.
Like, what are the odds? Again, okay, so.
A lot of themes in this episode.
Yeah, for real. So I was in Atlantic City with my family because my aunt lives in Brigantine, New Jersey. And if you don't know, they're one town over from each other.
She has an elevator in her house. Mm-hmm. I just had to point that out.
Which, by the way, can I just say, I got stuck in it with my cousin this past weekend. That's a story for another time. But I thought I was going to die. But anyway,
my gosh.
Yeah, so my aunt lives in Brigantine, New Jersey. So we went over to Atlantic City one night. It was me, my parents, my brother, my cousin, and my brother's ex-girlfriend. And so I knew that Kevin Jonas and his family were like staying in Brigantine because I follow all of them on social media. I follow his wife Danielle and her family, and someone posted a picture of Kevin's one daughter, and I could see the background of the picture was like my background of what I look at on the beach. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna stalk them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, that sounds
that is understandable.
Yeah, like I'm very much like, when I know a celebrity is like within however many miles of me, I'm gonna want to stalk them.
Yeah.
And let me just say, this was before the Jonas Brothers announced their reunion.
Yeah.
So this was on. Yeah. I mean, no, who cares?
At this point, yeah, they were really not that famous. Like, it was like, oh, you were in the Jonas Brothers,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was before that they came out with this new album and everything.
Yeah, they really blew up the past couple years.
Yeah. So, but of course I still cared because I've always, liked the Jonas Brothers. So I knew they were in Brigantine, but me and my family went to Atlantic City that night into the Borgata. And I gambled for the first time because I turned 21. And I actually won $150 on the slots. So I was already feeling good about myself.
Yeah.
Like the first time I'm gambling, I'm winning money. And so we're walking through the casino and my brother's ex-girlfriend goes, Danielle, that's Kevin Jonas. And I stopped in my tracks and I back up. I look over. He's sitting at a slot machine. It's literally Kevin Jonas right there.
No bodyguard.
No bodyguard.
No one around him. No fans swarming him.
No one knew who he was. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He of all of them looks the most plain.
Yeah.
Like.
Exactly.
No one older than 25 probably would have known who he was.
Yeah, exactly. Like my mom wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah, probably. My mom wouldn't know either. I mean, Nick and Joe, first of all, they wouldn't have even been there without security. Let's be real.
They're way more famous.
Yeah.
Or they were.
Yeah. So I see him at the slots. He's with his wife's family, which of course, again, I know this because I follow them on social media because I'm weird. So I was too nervous to go over to him, but I really wanted to. I'm like, how epic would it be if I got a selfie with Kevin Jonas?
I'm the same way though in those situations. But you just have to think like this is not going to happen again.
It's a normal person. So they say, they all say like, oh, I'm a normal person, like blah, blah, blah. So I made my mom go.
I love the mom fearless energy. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm just going to go up. Like, what do I have to lose?
So my mom goes up to him and she says like, hi, Kevin. My daughter Danielle has been such a fan for however many years. She wants to know if like you would take a picture with her.
Were you just like in the background like
watching? Yeah, I was just stalking, watching the whole thing. And can I just say he looked miserable the whole time. He didn't even look at her.
So he wasn't even with like Danielle Jonas.
Danielle
right? His
wasn't
wife.
there.
Okay.
No. So he's just like looking straight forward at the slot machine, not even giving her the time of day, which is
so rude.
It's rude.
No matter who you are, that is rude. I don't care if you're Justin Bieber at this point.
Like I guess he didn't want the attention, but again, no one knows.
He should be happy that he was getting any attention.
Exactly, especially before their reunion. Yeah. Like he should be like, "Oh, thank God,
I would
someone
be like,
recognizes
thank
me.
you so much. I appreciate it." Like, how hard is it to just show a little
just
bit
be
of
nice?
respect?
Yeah. So my mom comes back over to me, and Mackenzie, and she goes, "He doesn't want to take a picture, but he said you can go over and say hi." So now I'm feeling awkward.
Get out of here.
I'm feeling awkward because I'm like, he really doesn't want to be bothered with
You just
this.
wanted the picture.
Yes. I didn't even need to speak words. I just wanted proof. I just wanted proof
you did
that
send a Snapchat though. You have a Snapchat.
I do have a Snapchat.
You sent me.
It's like kind of far away and blurry, but it still counts.
Yeah.
So I shake his hand and can guess what his handshake was like. Do you think it was like
naturally
firm?
I would guess firm.
His hand was like a noodle. It was a frickin' noodle. The worst handshaker I've ever met in my life.
Bro.
Like,
I'm bad at handshakes. I could do a better handshake than Kevin Jonas.
He couldn't have been more, like, not interested in me. So I said, hi, I'm Danielle, thinking his wife's name's Danielle. Yeah. Maybe he'll perk up a little bit. Be like,
same spelling and everything.
Yep. Couldn't give two shits. And then Mackenzie said, hi, Mackenzie, whatever. Then we, like, run away because...
Did he even look at you?
No. He literally like put his hand over his shoulder and was just like, hi, I'm Kevin. Didn't even look. So of course I'm slightly mortified in the moment, but let me tell you, after it happened, I could not have been happier. I was on cloud 9. My dad was like, Danielle, that's like a D-list celebrity. And I said, oh, no.
No, honey.
The Jonas Brothers are like A-list. I mean, Kevin himself is a C or B.
B, C-list, yeah.
But together,
right.
They are A. And now they are definitely A.
I mean, yeah.
At the time, they weren't A because they hadn't been together for quite some time. But now, like, they're A-list celebrities. Come on. So I was, when you're happy and you do that thing where you, like, run and you kick your feet in the air?
Yes.
I was doing that down the Borgata Casino.
Leprechaun
jump. Yes. I was like, I just won $150. I met Kevin Jonas. I was so happy.
What a good night. It's just, I just wish he could have been a little friendlier.
I know. And then, of course, then we go to the 2 concerts and I'm like, oh my God, I love the Jonas Brothers. I don't love you, Kevin.
Right.
But I love them as a whole. But
I don't think Nick or Joe would have treated you like that.
They better not have, because that would ruin the whole thing for me.
Yeah.
Like Kevin,
you
okay.
kind of expect that. Like, you're not surprised. But
Right. I mean, I just felt let down because
Yeah.
I don't get the courage to do things like that.
Right.
And I mean,
no one else. It's not like he was, I mean, okay, he was playing slots. How much focus does that really take? Like,
right. Like, if you don't want to stand up and come over and get a picture, I would understand. But a quick selfie, like, it's not going to kill you.
You just have to look. You just have to stare at a camera and smile. Fake a smile if you have to.
Yeah, really. And then they announced they were getting back together a few months later, and I was like, oh my God,
yeah,
Jonas Brother. But yeah, that was that.
Good times. I mean, the concerts were great.
Oh, yeah. We had a blast.
Second concert was better because we had better seats.
Yes.
The first one, we really didn't have a good view. We were really
far. I mean, we were on the floor, but far back.
I was more intoxicated the first concert.
Yeah. So we had to go back because we couldn't remember all the details.
Pretty much.
Yes. But it was worth it. Because
100%.
it was another fun night, and the tickets were not that expensive.
No, not that expensive. And I mean, who knows when the next time we'll be able to even buy
Go to a
concert tickets.
concert.
So I'm glad
we did YOLO there.
Yeah. we did.
YOLO.
We were like, whatever. Like, this is a little much, but
why not?
It's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, thank you for listening to our first episode.
Thank you.
This is Pop of Tea.
We'll see you next time.